Hi friends, hope everybody is fine and very healthy. In this video, I'm going to just talk about Bank Nifty, how Bank Nifty expiry is going to be, and what you can expect in Bank Nifty's expiry. And just before that, I just want to give you a small synopsis of what exactly happened last week and what is the similarity we had during the budget week. The new movements in budget week, if you see. Um, Budget week was budget on Monday, and Thursday we had results. And this time we see we and on Monday during the budget week we had 8% up high, and then the next day morning we had a 50% of it, and then uh, and then the again it reduced by 50%, and then on on the Thursday the result expiry day during budget day. During the expiry day, the results came in. Bank results came in. Uh, we went down and then we went up. The same thing. The only difference is on Monday we had a 4% up cap up, and then again a 50% of it. Uh, we almost went to 400. Yeah, we almost went 500 points up, and then close 200 points down. That's 50%. And then the next day, Wednesday, we had a negative close. And then Thursday, we had a negative close. And then what happened? Exactly what here on Friday, yesterday, we had a gap up, and the gap up kept on continuing. Uh, and post SBI it exploded. The same thing happened here. So the moves here, it's a ditto sure shot copy. What happened last week? It's not the same thing has happened, but then the variation of this has happened. So market has given you uh, already an indication of what is going to happen. So basically, which is what your charts and everything would have told you. But this is basical symbol. If you have a good memory of what has happened in the market in the past, if you keep a journal of what has happened, you will always try to uh, dig out events in the past, and you'll be able to trade based on that. Okay, so now let's look at what is going to happen. So now what happened on the after the state bank results? We had a gap up opening, 10% upper freeze, and the bank nifty really went up like 1,000 points, 1,300 points higher from the close, and then closed almost flat. So so we could have a day like that on Monday, um, because of this following reason. um, See, the thing here is these are the now it's now let's first go to bank nifty, uh, currently at 34,600. The ISE writers, the the call writers are at 35,000. Now, what these guys have to do, if they will feel the pressure, if the CE goes anything above 430 because of the um, peak margin limitations. So at 390, these guys have to, now it's currently at 390. So they have to buy. So when they're going to buy and the retailers are going to buy, so what is going to happen is going to push the demand up, and the call prices are going to go up. Eventually, what this will create is this will create a spike in Bank Nifty, where you might see a case where Bank Nifty spiking at 200 or 300, 400 points in a span of 10, 15 minutes, And once that spike is gets over, the entire position will reverse. The entire thing, you might see a fall down fast. So here it will be a case of fastest finger first. But what eventually will happen is whatever high level is is established, it will eventually go and reach by the end of the expiry. It's one case. Uh, um, and if that, we are all assuming here that we have a gap up opening. Now, if we have a gap up opening, these are the stocks. Um, HDFC, it's currently at 51501. The highest CE writers are at 14,000. State Bank of India, we already know the highest CE writers are 400, and CMP is 404. If you see the last 10 minutes, 15 minute chart of State Bank of India or Bank of Baroda where the highest CE writers were at 80. What happened? The 80 to C went from almost from 1.2 to 3 in no. The minute it was announced that they're going to consider the results and everything, they also that stock also had an what is it spillover effect. So Bank of Baroda will have and there, if you and there is already the C writers and IndusInd Bank are already feeling the pressure, and if anything they were controlling at 35 on on Friday. So on Monday anything if the 30 10,000 CE anytime scores opens at around it's currently at 1040 at 1% or a 2% cap up will really make them run for their money, the CE writers run for their money. And also Axis Bank, you see here, um I think the previous resistance was at 726. It closed at 732. So the C writers are already at uh, 740 C is already at 8. So anything above 14, these guys, uh, again, they will also feel the pressure. So basically, you see one, two, three, four, five, uh, 6, 7 stocks out of Bank Nifty universe of 12 stocks, 7 stocks C writers are in or under pressure. So considering that, if you have a gap down, these writers, the Bank Nifty might be a case where Bank Nifty goes to say usually it does. What my concept of maximum open interest is open C writers is always a 5 to 10% pressure which is creates because of the writers in a hurry to close their positions. So what this translates into is uh, anywhere around 37,000 to 38,000 by Monday or Tuesday. If the scenario where we have a gap up, even if you open flat, uh, we will be around 36. What's already like, 36,000 by end of this expiry. But the only case where everything will go for a task is if we have a gap down on and this what will happen is the C right the put writers at 34,000 will be under pressure. So let's see what exactly we open on Monday. But if we open on positive on a Monday, all I will say is there will be a spike where uh, in the first 15 to 20 minutes the Cs will go up like crazy. Don't in a hurry to buy something at a higher cost and then in a hurry to because I have I have seen cases where people have bought in a hurry. Most of the case will happen is we will buy it in the entire top and then we will have a 15-20% write off of capital in no time. So if you're already on a position hold for it, trail, If you don't have any position, don't be in a hurry to go for it. Just wait for an opportunity to get in. That's all I will say. And there are other few stocks, um, um, which like Shipla, and what else? Um, there are other stocks here in these things which I will do more analysis and provide you in a video tomorrow. Till then, stay safe. If you have any queries, mail me at swamikca@gmail.com or just DM me. And if you want me to cover anything, then let me know. And one more thing I want to show you is open interest. Open interest, if you see again on Monday, you had a 25% increase in open interest. So basically, if you look into the open interest, the change most of the changes has happened in has happened. The highest change has happened in the current current series, and also there's been a significant rollover also. So I expect a big opening. Let's see how it opens. Again, my suggestions to you is if it opens in in a in a big way the first 15-20 minutes, the seas will rise like anything. Don't be tempted to. Don't try to enter. If you want to enter, if you want to make quick bucks, then yes, that's a good opportunity. Go get in and open and uh, close after 10-15 minutes. Otherwise, just don't try to hold on to it or don't put your entire money onto it. If there is a trade, surely I'll let you know. Thanks, guys.